वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा कर्मे देव शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योति तमसा परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्टितम् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसोर्मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकविबन्धना मृत्यो मुक्तियमामृतं सत्सङ्गत्वे निस्सङ्गत्वं निस्सङ्गत्वे निरमोहत्वं निरमोहत्वे निश्चलतत्वं निश्चलतत्वे जीवनमुक्ति निश्चलतत्वे जीवनमुक्ति.
Thank you, Dareshwari Aunty ji, for the prayer. Today, we are releasing the profile issue of October-December 2021. Yes, we are late, but you all will understand the circumstances prevailing in the recent past. First, let me thank our President, Dr. Dinesh Raj Mathur, Vice Presidents, Dr. Geeta Karan ji and Asha Kumar ji, and Organizing Secretaries, Dr. Sugita Mathur ji and Dr. Manoj Chandra ji, and our Treasurer, Kiran Kishore ji. Members of HMK Managing Committee and their families, members of Profile team and members of our Biradri, I thank you all. We also thank our advertisers, Beam Sundry, for providing us solid support and helping us and publish the profile regularly without seeking financial support from the society. We all are a well-knit editorial team led by Dr. Rohit Raj. Dr. Mathur. Today I stand in for Dr. Rohit Raj as he is away in US. Now we thank the sponsors of the issue, Mrs. Madhu Mathur, Dr. Renu Mathur and Umesh Chandra Mathur. We extend a warm welcome to all of you for logging in for the release of this issue of the profile. This profile, all the members are trying their level best to give a good shape to the profile. We are always requesting our Biradri people to send articles, experiences and many other things which they think they should share with our Biradri people. But very sorry to say the response is very less. I again request all to send the articles, news, rich personal experiences to be shared with the Biradri members. Please do that. I also request all to encourage their dear ones to advertise in our profile. We thank Mohit Kishore Bhai for his tremendous effort to make the profile look in its best. He has done a great job to make the given photos to be in presentable form. But still I think some are not up to the mark. We can't help it. We have informed to the concerned persons about the quality. Last but not the least, we thank Mr. Nachiket for putting his great efforts in inserting the audios and videos given in the last minute and the digital aspects of the Zoom meeting. This issue of profile is unique because it celebrates the life and times of an extraordinary person, Dr. Rani Kesar Mohini, who turned 90 in December 2021. Rani Kesar Mohini is a Unani doctor and rose to the level of Superintendent of Charminar Unani Hospital. It is said that even today, patients come and consult her. I salute her. She was married to Dr. Jagdish Chandra Mathur, the first general surgeon of a Biradri. Rani Kesar Mohini is a culinary expert. Patrani Machi and Kachi Biryani are her favorites. The inspiration for celebrating the life of their extraordinary mother during her lifetime comes from Rabindranath Tagore, says Mr. Umesh Chandra in his write-up. What's the use of praising an individual when he or she is not alive to listen to it? Celebrating Ma, this idea thus germinated into the issue of the profile. She is my Mamiji. She is soft-spoken. Every time we meet, she advises us and blesses us. Always tells us to work hard and have patience. Mera salam hai unko. We propose to combine the next January-March 2022 and April-June 2022 issue and hopefully release in this next month. Without taking much time, now I request our dear President to say a few words. Dr. President, please, it's all yours. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the red letter day in the annals of HMK Education and Welfare Society and Profile, as for the first time, the profile is released in honor of a mother during her lifetime. And that mother is Rani Hakim Kesar Mohini. She is the first woman of her Biradri who has completed Unani medicine. She is a very successful doctor who has earned name, fame and money. Rani Hakim Kesar Mohini is a very lovable, very affectionate person and full of positivity. Whoever has met her, I'm sure, must have felt the positive waves. I want to get Jadoo Ki Japti from her so that I get positive waves. She is going strong and I'm sure she will walk through for the 100 years and complete a century and beyond. I wish the best of luck and very happy, healthy and prosperous life for her. Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this portal of the profile release. We are always awaiting and excited about the hot news of the Biradri coming our way. The who is who, what, where and when of the community, their activities and creativity is what we get to read. Well, this time around we are more than excited, especially the Dr. J.C. Mathur and the Pratap Villa families, as we are celebrating Ma, our beloved mother, Dr. Rani Kesar Mohini. She has been an enigma, a bundle of energy, love, passion, magnanimity, intelligence and patience. Her active and agile personality, even at 90, could give anyone a complex. She has been incredible. Her value systems have been extensive throughout her life. Her favorite adage has been simple living and high thinking. We, her children, had high goals and ideals and tried to reach fairly good positions in life. Having had simple lifestyles, been well-grounded, humble and friendly people. Her second popular adage during our adolescent years has been, when money is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. And when character is lost, everything is lost. This has been very deeply etched in our minds. When I went to Mom to tell her to please speak a few words for the profile committee, she said certainly she would. And she says, my life revolves around my children. I would like to speak about you all. And of course, one personality who really impressed her, and that is Dr. Ravi Karan. Dr. Ravi Karan, she says, is very magnanimous because he was the first one to offer his Malgi for the HMK admin work way back. And in spite of his status and stature, she says, he came on a padyatra of sorts and collected money or donations from the people of the community. And like she said, I was really impressed. The last thing I would like to say is about our present editor, Rohit Da. Rohit Da is an epitome of patience and perfection. We, like Umesh and myself, have troubled him enough this time for the profile. He had loads of patience. He really bore with us, and he kept his cool. Somebody else in his position would be irritable, and he may have just said a word or two, but he was so gentle and so kind. I mean, to visit and revisit articles again and again for deletions and inclusions is not easy. I mean, to edit and to proofread and, do all these kind of things. Because I, being from the journalistic background, I can understand how it is, especially after the page layout is done and, everything is set. It's like a pack of cards. If you touch one thing, the entire thing is like falls. So that was one thing. And he also had to, he wrote certain articles for some people who had some time constraints. And I mean, look at his patience. And he told me, let's wait for 2 days for somebody's daughter to write or somebody's son to write. We had those kind of issues as well. I was just wondering how much of patience he had, and look at his perfection. Like, he wants to do everything perfectly, and also be absolutely perfect, in his work. So that is really great. Rohita, we are proud of you working so closely with you. We could understand, how it is. So thank you very much for a wonderful issue of the profile. And sorry for troubling you. I mean, we have really traumatized you, I'm sure, because you've had gone through hell with us. And that's one good reason that you're taking a break. I'm also happy about it. And I think that's it. So I think, Mother, Ma, Tujhe Salam. You are great. We love you a lot. Thank you so much. Dineshta, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Madhu. Very kind words.
Welcome.
Thank you, Madhu.
Every time we have a dedicated issue of the profile, we are writing about individuals who are really fascinating and people who have really done so much,
I know.
And yet not, not many people know about them. So it's been a very fascinating thing to write, to edit the pieces that I got about my editing. So thank you very much. Your mother, the write-ups of your mother has been really inspiring.
Absolutely.
Sure
everybody loves her, actually.
I'm sure the readers will find it interesting to read, and many people do know. So it will be a reminder.
True.
Kind of like walking down the memory lane. So thank you very much for giving Profile an opportunity to celebrate Ma, as you call it.
Yes, that word, that phrase has been coined by my brother Umesh. Celebrating Ma has been coined by my brother Umesh.
Yes.
So that credit goes to him. Yeah.
I think Umesh's piece took the longest time for me to edit. So I have included some of the verses, because we have copyright issues, we cannot have the whole poem. So
I apologize for the content. I dumped everything, whatever I had.
He had the longest articles as well. Sorry?
I think Mai also deserves, that kind of coverage. Many aspects of her personality have been covered in Umesh's piece. And I think everybody's piece for that matter.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rohita.
Now, can I request Nachiket? Can I request Nachiket to play the recorded version of Kesar Mai?
आप सबका शुक्रिया, आप सबका प्रेम, उसके लिए मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ। मेरी ज़िंदगी में आप लोगों ने मुझे जो एजाज़ दिया उसका बेहद शुक्रिया। मेरी जो ज़िंदगी इतनी बड़ी है और इतनी 90 साल में हूँ मैं, उसका राज ये है कि मेरे बच्चे जो हैं मुझे कितना खुश रखते हैं, मैं आपको बता नहीं। मेरे बच्चे मधु मेरा बहुत ख्याल रखते, राजीव मेरा बहुत ख्याल के बच्चे मेरा बहुत ख्याल रखते। मधु बहुत अच्छी पोएम लिखती है। उसने इंदिरा गांधी को जिस वक़्त संजय गांधी की डेथ हुई उस वक़्त उसने एक पोएम लिख कर भिजाई, जिसको वो पोएम से इंदिरा गांधी बेहद मुतासिर हुई और वो उसको उसने पर्सनल लेटर लिख के भिजाया। वो लेटर आज भी मधु के पास है। उसकी पोएम आप लोग सुनिए कि कितनी अच्छी पोएम है, कितना दिल को छूने वाली है। राजीव, जब मैं पंजागुट्टे का मकान छोड़ी तब राजीव ने मुझे कई मकान दिखाए और कई फ्लैट्स दिखाए। आखिर में एक फ्लैट को लेके गए 10 नंबर पे बंजारा हिल पे, और वो फ्लैट जो है ना हमारे लिए वो खरीद ही लिए, और राजीव से जगदीश से उन्होंने उसकी रिबन कटवाई। ये है उनका प्रेम, ये मोहब्बत मैं बता नहीं सकती उनको कितना हम लोगों से प्रेम। उनका जो 10 नंबर का फ्लैट है वो बहुत अच्छा है। उस फ्लैट से में के बेडरूम से आपको सनसेट और सनराइज दोनों दिखते हैं और बहुत अच्छा लगता है। और दीपावली पे जो पटाखे छूटते हैं वो भी वहाँ से बहुत अच्छा लगता है। ये तो है, देखिए। और छोटी तो मेरी छोटी अम्मा है, छोटी माँ बुलाते हैं उसको, बहुत प्यारी है। और मुझे दिनेश और रेनू ये चाहते हैं जब भी उनका कहीं ट्रांसफ़र होता है तो मैं आऊँ, मैं रहूँ, मुझे घुमाते हैं, दिखाते हैं। जहाँ जहाँ उनका ट्रांसफ़र हुआ वहाँ मुझे बुलाए। आसाम, अहमदाबाद, राजमंड्री, बॉम्बे, ये सब चीज़ें मुझे दिखाई। जब आसाम ट्रांसफ़र हुआ तब उन्होंने मुझे जेट एयरवे का टिकट भिजा दिया और मुझे जेट से वहाँ बुलाए और बुलाकर पूरा शिलांग दिखाया, चिरापुंजी दिखाई और काजीरंगा दिखाया और गुवाहाटी दिखाई। और क्या बताऊँ आपको, सबसे तो गंगा पुत्रा सबसे खूबसूरत नदी है जो देखने लायक नदी, जहाँ छोटा सा आइलैंड है जिसमें कृष्ण जी रुक्मिणी को हरण किए थे, वो जगह है। और उस ज़माने का थोड़ा बहुत सामान है जो म्यूजियम बना के रखा गया। इस तरह में ये अहमदाबाद आए तो अहमदाबाद में उन्होंने मुझे द्वारका लेके गए, श्रीनाथ जी लेके गए। मैं हालांकि द्वारका पहले देख चुकी थी मैं उमेश के साथ, फिर मुझे लेके गए और श्रीनाथ जी लेकर गए। और स्वामीनारायण मंदिर तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत है और बहुत अच्छा, जहाँ पे वहाँ पे जो पूजा होती है, जो पुजारी हैं वहाँ पे, जिस तरह वृंदावन में के पुजारी हैं, भगवानों के जब पूजा करते थे वही पुजारियों की जनरेशन आती है, वैसी जनरेशन जो है वैसी ही जनरेशन यहाँ अहमदाबाद में स्वामीनारायण मंदिर में आज भी वो लोग करते हैं। और देखने लायक मंदिर है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की वो बहुत ही, मैं क्या बताऊँ आपको, देखने से ताल्लुक रखते ऐसे। और हर जगह की स्पेशल चीज़ें भी मुझे खिलाते थे। एक वक्त अहमदाबाद में एग्जीबिशन चली तो एग्जीबिशन दिखाए। एग्जीबिशन में मैं राजस्थान का स्टॉल दिखाया। राजस्थान बड़ी बड़ी जो देखी, एक ओढ़नी थी वहाँ पे जो 80,000 रुपए की ओढ़नी थी। वहाँ का काम वो देखने का था, बांधने का काम था, देखने लायक काम था। फिर उन्होंने वहाँ की स्टॉल पे मुझे चूरा भाटी क्या कहते हैं वो पता नहीं मुझे, कुछ वो दाल भाटी कुछ मुझे खिलाए जो वहाँ की स्पेशल चीज़ है। फिर बम्बई आई तो बम्बई में भी सब चीज़ें दिखाई थी जो है, बॉम्बे का कोई जगह नहीं छोड़ी। एक ऐसी जगह थी जहाँ पे आप अच्छी तरह से बैठ के पिकनिक बनाते हैं और शाम होते होते वहाँ पे पानी आ जाता है। बहुत अच्छी जगह है वो, वहाँ पे भी लेके गए। जब तो द्रौपदी मौसी भी थी, हम लोग बहुत इंजॉय किए वहाँ पे, तो बता नहीं सकते। राजमंड्री में तो गंगा जी की, गोदावरी की आरती होती है, देखने लायक आरती रहती है। कहा था पंडे वो आरती करते हैं, बड़ी आरती होती है, काफी लोग आते हैं। मुझे इनका प्यार मिलता है, इनकी मोहब्बत मिलती है, इनका लव अफेक्शन मिलता है। अभी हाल में मैं जब बॉम्बे गई थी मार्च के महीने में, मेरी नवासी आके जो है मुझे एयरपोर्ट से लेके गई थी, वहाँ कुछ दिन रहने का थी। मैं वहाँ पे कुछ दिन रहने के बाद में उमेश और मधु आए मेरे को लेने के लिए बाई रोड, तो फिर उनके साथ हम लोग सब जो है शिरडी गए, नासिक गए, सब जगह घूमे, वहाँ पे त्र्यंबकेश्वर गए। आपको नासिक में मुझे वो जगह बताई गई जहाँ पे शराब उतरती है, कैसा वो शराब बनती है, क्या बनती है, क्या है। बच्चे वहाँ ले गए, तो ये दोनों बेटियाँ तो मेरा हाथ पकड़ के चलते थे, लेके जाते थे मुझे, चलो। और पीछे जो है मेरे दामाद देखते रहते थे। देखिए एक दफ़ा तो ऐसा हुआ कि मैं बता नहीं सकती, वो पुकारने लगे, रेनू मम्मी का चप्पल उतर गया, मम्मी का चप्पल उतर गया। तो इस तरह ये लोग मेरा ख्याल रखते हैं, मेरे को प्यार मोहब्बत देते हैं, तो मैं बता नहीं सकती। बच्चे धीरेन दिया, इनका लव अफेक्शन बहुत अलग है। धीरेन बताया, नानी जी आपको क्या चाहिए, आप क्या करना चाहते हैं, क्या देखना चाहते हैं, बताइए। मेरी इनकी बर्ड की न्यूज़ सुनना चाहती, क्या हो रहा है दुनिया में। तो वह अंतरिक्ष का बताओ कि अंतरिक्ष में क्या हो रहा है। तो उसने मुझे अंतरिक्ष का बताया कि कैसा कैसा अंतरिक्ष में लोग रहते हैं, उसकी वो लेडी कैसी थी, उससे बात करवाया उसने कि वो कैसे खाते हैं, कैसे पीते हैं, कैसे रहते हैं, कैसे वो यूरिन पास करते हैं, कैसे वो पार्टी को जाते हैं, हर चीज़ उसने हम लोगों को बताया। और ज़मीन से उनका रब्त किस तरह रहता है, ये सब बातें होते हैं। तो मैं तो दंग रह गई कि भाई दुनिया किधर चलेगी, किधर रह गई, ये है। फिर उसने मुझे नायग्रा फॉल भी दिखाया, ये था आपको नायग्रा फॉल भी दिखा देता हूँ। फिर इसके बाद में वो बोलने लगा, नानी जी मैं आपका घर बताऊँगा कहाँ है। ये मैं राजवीर में लैपटॉप पे देख रही थी, वो मेरा घर भी बता दिया, शारदा रसीनी से दिखा दिया, कि गली दिखा दिया मुझे। तो ये है। और जिस कंपनी में वो काम करता है, वो कंपनी में उसको 1 साल के अंदर 2 इंक्रीमेंट मिल गए और 2 प्रमोशन आ गए। अभी उसका प्लान है कि वो खुद अपना प्रोजेक्ट को वो स्टार्ट करेगा और खुद अपना बिजनेस करेगा, ये उसका है। तो दिया का बेस्ट कॉलेज में है, वो पूना के बेस्ट कॉलेज में पढ़ती है, लिबरल स्टडी करती है, जिसमें 14 सब्जेक्ट होते हैं और हर सब्जेक्ट में पास होना बहुत ज़रूरी रहता है। अब वो बहुत मेहनती है और इंटेलिजेंट है, उसकी याददाश्त बहुत अच्छी है, खूबसूरत भी है और खूबसीरत भी है, कि जितनी तारीफ की जाए कम है। उमेश तो मेरा बेटा है इसलिए नहीं, लेकिन मैं बता रही हूँ आपको कि वो पब्लिक स्कूल्स का पढ़ा हुआ है और हर समय उसको जो नंबर आते थे, A+ में नंबर आते थे, A+ लाता था नंबर। वो उसको लेमोरी टीचर पढ़ाती थी, मिसिस बाल पढ़ाती थी। एक मर्तबा मेरा ट्रांसफ़र तांडूर हो गया और जगदीश निज़ामाबाद में थे और मेरा ससुराल, मेरे बच्चे सब वो पंजाबुट्टे में थे। तो मुझे बहुत तशवीश हुई कि मैं क्या करूं, ये बच्चों की पढ़ाई के ऊपर कोई इफेक्ट ना होने पाए। इसके लिए मैं उनकी पढ़ाई के लिए मैं उनकी टीचर से मिली, तो टीचर बोली कि आपको ज़रूरत नहीं है कुछ, ये तो बच्चा बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, बहुत, कोई टीचर को रखने की या किसी को आपको कुछ फिक्र करने की ज़रूरत नहीं। तो मुझे थोड़ी शांति मिली। आगे वो जो मैट्रिक किया तो डबल, इंटर किया तो डबल, बीकॉम करा तो डबल। मैं इसको बोली कि भाई तुम मेडिसिन कर लो, तो वो बोला क्या मम्मी मेडिसिन करना एक ही से पैसा कमाया जाता है? आप ये मत समझो कि दूसरे भी प्रोफेशन है उनमें भी पैसा कमाया जाता है। ये देखो, इसकी आपको ज़रूरत नहीं है इसके लिए पैसा खर्च करने की। मैं दूसरी पढ़ी, वो पूना से MBA किया और कई नौकरियां भी उसको आई। कुछ नौकरी करके भी देखा वो कैसे नौकरी रहती। आखिर में वो अपना खुद का बिजनेस शुरू किया। ज़मीन थी कुंडापुर में, उस ज़मीन पे मकान फ्लैट्स बनाया और फ्लैट्स बेचा। उसके बच्चे उसके साथ थे, निपुण उत्कृष्ट दोनों ही उसके साथ, दोनों बच्चे और बाप। एक कंपनी कायम कर दिए वो लोग, इंस्पायर कंपनी उसको। फिर इसके जो कुछ भी बच्चे करते थे, जो उसके मकान, जो उसकी फ्लैट्स बनते थे और जो बिकते थे, तो लोग ये पूछते थे कि इसका आर्किटेक्ट कौन है, इसका इंजीनियर कौन है। तो बच्चे ही इंजीनियर, बच्चे ही आर्किटेक्ट, बच्चे ही काम करते थे और बाकी का मिलकर काम करते थे। ठीक है, ये नहीं बता रही कि मैं जो बच्चे हैं वो बता रही हूँ। छोटा है तो वो भी क्लाइंट से बात कर लेता और जो है लाखों का बिजनेस कंप्लीट कर लेता है, और लाखों का बिजनेस कंप्लीट कर लेता है। उनसे किस तरह हाउ टू टॉक, हाउ टू बिहेव, सब चीज़ें बहुत इम्पोर्टेंस रखती हैं। निपुण तो कंप्यूटर उन्हें बीकॉम किया है, लेकिन इतना अच्छा काम करता है कंप्यूटर्स का, जो अनहोनी होती है होनी करता है। जो काम नहीं कर सकता दूसरा आदमी, वो काम वो करता है। आपको ताज्जुब होगा कि उमेश जब दुबई गया तो वो दुबई से मुझे एक बल्ब लाया डोरी वाला, जिसको खींचते ही लाइट आ जाती थी और खींचते बंद भी हो जाती थी। वो बहुत दिन तक चलते रहा। मैं अलमारियों में जब भी कुछ रखती तो वो उसको इस्तेमाल करती। ऐसा समय एक आया कि वो लाइट नहीं आई, तो मैं सोची शायद ये ख़राब हो गया, इसका बल्ब या क्या हो गया पता नहीं, वो कौन देखेगा, कैसे देखेगा, क्या होगा। लेकिन निपुण ने उसको ठीक कर दिया, एकदम से ठीक कर दिया। जब भी हमारे पास राजीव कने, मधु कने कोई भी काम कंप्यूटर का होता है या सेल का होता है या इलेक्ट्रिक का जो जो नहीं कर सकते, वो काम वो कर देते। हुजिंग में चांदनी के पास वो हुजिंग में काम करता है, अपनी बहन को पूरी मदद करता है, ऑपरेशंस करता है। चांदनी के पास, रोशनी के पास इसका काम करता है। इन लोगों का प्यार, इन लोगों की मोहब्बत, चांदनी की, उसने मुझे गाने सुनने के लिए लाके दिया है। अरे गमा सुनो नानी जी, आप इसमें भजन भी सुन सकते हैं, गाने भी सुन सकते हैं, आप जो चाहे कर सकते। रोशनी मुझे तांबे का जग ला कर दी। आपके बेडरूम में हो, आपके बेड पे रहना, क्योंकि जो है आपको आपकी हेल्थ के लिए इसका पानी अच्छा है। सर आप सोचिए, उमेश की बहू, मतलब मेरी बहू रानी, उमेश की बीवी। आपको क्या बताऊं, ऐसा नहीं कि मेरी बहू है, मेरे भाई की बच्ची है, ऐसा नहीं। जो खूबियां हैं वही मैं बताती हूँ। वो है टीचर, ओकरिज की हेडमिस्ट्रेस है, और उसके अंडर भी बहुत से लोग काम करते हैं। मिनियन स्टॉफ भी है, दूसरा स्टॉफ भी है, टीचरां भी हैं। वो सुबह 6:30 बजे जाती है, तो 5:30 को उठकर वो खाना बना देती है, मेरे पास लंच और ब्रेकफास्ट और टेबल लगा देती है। आपको ये नहीं पता है कि जो टीचर्स को इसके अंडर हैं, वो उनके साथ कितना अच्छा बिहेव करती है। इस टीचर में ये देखती है कि ये ठीक से बच्चे को को बच्चे को ठीक से उन्हें पढ़ाई नहीं या ठीक से उसको समझाई नहीं, तो वो इस तरह अच्छा समझाती है टीचर को कि टीचर भी बहुत खुशी कि मैडम कितना अच्छा हमको बताए। वो दोस्तों के साथ जैसे इनकी टीचरों के साथ दोस्तों के जैसा रहती है, ऐसा नहीं। और मुझे हमेशा कहती मम्मी आप चलो बाहर, आपको थोड़ा चेंज हो जाएगा, आपको चेंज हो जाएगा। जब ये लोग बाहर घूमने जाते हैं कहीं पे भी, तो जो कहीं पे भी बाहर घूमने जाते हैं तो मेरे लिए मेरे टेबल पे मैचेस रख देगी, अगर मोमबत्ती रख देगी, एक गिलास पानी रख देगी, मम्मी आप बाहर मत निकलो, अंदर से बंद कर दो। इस तरह मेरी बहू है। आप सब लोगों को मेरी ज़िंदगी का मैं बता दी कि मेरी ज़िंदगी इतनी क्यों बढ़ी, कैसे बढ़ी। ये खुशियाँ हैं मेरे को जो इन्हें मेरी ज़िंदगी बढ़ाई। आप तमाम कायद साहिबान, रविकरण जी ने बहुत मदद की है इस कायद सभा को। उन्होंने मॉनेटरी, मेंटली और फिजिकली बहुत हेल्प की है, जिसका जितना भी शुक्रिया अदा करो कम है। उन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त दिया, जो जिसकी कोई कीमत नहीं है, वो कीमत आपको दी, जो बहुत मुश्किल है। अपने सारे कामों को छोड़ के आपकी कायद सभा को दी। उनका जितना भी शुक्रिया अदा किया जाए कम है। सुशील कुमार जी ने भी बहुत मदद की, इनको भी हम भूल नहीं सकते। और जो भी इस वक्त कायद सभा में हैं मेंबर्स और बिना मेंबर भी, उन्होंने जो कुछ हेल्प की है वो उसका कोई सानी नहीं है, दूसरा नहीं है। ये लोगों ने आसमान को छूने की जितनी मेहनत की है, इससे वो बहुत ऊपर आ, मैं जानती हूँ। और जिसका जितना भी शुक्रिया अदा करो कम है। और आप सबको मेरा आशीर्वाद है कि आप लोगों की हर मनोकामनाएं पूरी हो और सारे ज़िंदगी आपको खुशियों से भर दे। आपके पास कुबेर का धन आए, आप लोग सदा खुश रहें, अपनी मनोकामनाओं को पूरी करें। और मुझे विश्वास है कि ये ज़रूर होगा और ज़रूर होगा, ज़रूर होगा। थैंक यू सो मच, गॉड ब्लेस यू, ऑल द बेस्ट।
Thank you, Kesar Mai, for your message. Nachiket, you please run the grandchildren video also.
When I look at Nani ji and her life, I see a strong, independent woman who has worked and has cared for her family alike. I see a woman who is not only devoted towards others, but also has taken care of herself. I think I'm fortunate to grow up around such a balanced woman, such a balanced individual, and I've learned so much from her wisdom. I mean, I don't think I'm the only one talking about it, and there's so much more for me to learn as an individual, as a woman from her. I think the only thing left to say is that I am her favorite grandchild, and there's no debate about that.
दादी जी प्रोफाइल रिलीज पे कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस, 90 इयर्स के हो गए हो आप। अभी तो किचन में जाना बंद करिए। आपका हिम्मत मदद खुदा आपका फेवरेट डायलॉग है। और आई थिंक वो जो क्यूरियोसिटी, वो जो गट्स आप में है, आपके लाइफ में जो आपने एक्सपीरियंस किया है, वो आई थिंक बस ये एक डायलॉग से आप सबको इंस्पायर कर रहे हो। और आई थिंक घर पे सभी लोग वही बोलते हैं, लाइक दादी के बिना घर अधूरा है। वी लव यू सो मच दादी। लाइक आप जब शाम में रेडी होते हो 4 बजे, लाइक मेकअप वेकअप, वेरी क्लोज, फ्रेश क्लोज एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड आप ऐसा मेकअप जमाते हो कि घर पे रोज घर पे ऐसे कुछ पार्टी है वैसा लगता है, और एकदम मस्त है वो। आप घर के हर इंसान को जो चाहिए, लाइक अगर मेरा आपको पता है, आपको लगता है कि उसका शायद शैम्पू आज खत्म हो जाएगा, एक दिन पहले आप लाके रख दोगे। लाइक इतना स्मार्ट हो आप, लाइक आप बस जानते हो कि सबको घर पे किसको क्या चाहिए, और इंस्पायर हो, इतना इंस्पायर करते हो, इतना वाइस हो, सब हर चीज़ का सोल्यूशन देते हो। बस इतना ही बोलूँगा, बाकी सबको घर आने के बाद सुनाऊंगा। इसी नोट पे आई लव यू सो मच, कंग्रेचुलेशंस, लव यू।
नानी जी के बारे में जितना बोलो उतना कम है। शी इज़ द वाइजेस्ट पर्सन आई नो। शी गिव्स अस सच लाइफ लेसन्स विद एग्जाम्पल्स फ्रॉम हर लाइफ दैट आपके दिमाग में वो पॉइंट उतर ही जाएगा। she is always motivating us to do the next big thing, to take that next big leap. And you know, there are so many things that she teaches us just by her everyday life. She is such a curious soul, always striving to learn. सबसे छोटी से छोटी चीज़ लाइक कॉर्डलेस क्यों नहीं चल रहा से लेके ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड जियोपॉलिटिक्स, हर चीज़ नानी जी को सीखना है. She is such a doer. The dedication with which she does her everyday jobs, how she lives her everyday life, that is something that I personally strive for. Nani ji loves all her grandchildren so much, and I don't think नानी जी जितना प्यार कोई भी हमें कर सकता है कभी भी. आप एक बार नानी जी के डिनर टेबल पे आके बैठ जाइए. There is no better example of how much she loves all her grandkids. I love you, Nani ji, and really glad to be your grandchild. Thank you.
Hi, let me start by saying I love you, Dadi ji. You're my most favoriteest, cutest, kindest, sweetest person in the whole wide world. My Dadi is my favorite because she's a foodie. You know, she loves 3 things more than anything. One, which is a favorite, kachori. She will call me in the middle of the day to tell me, like, oh, can you please get me some kachori? And then other days, she's like, can you please get some pani puri? Because that's her second most favorite thing. But she loves one other thing more than everything else. One small, tiny glass of Sprite, but full glass of ice. And that's the most sweetest thing she does. And it's like she enjoys every little thing that she gets. And you know what? In my house, if you come ever, you will know that Dadi ji will have 10 types of chudwas hidden in 10 different corners of the house. Because she like, khatam ho gaya to. You know, my Dadi ji is so cool. She's so nice and she wants to try new things. So she's seen us try various things, right? Like momos, bubble waffle, pancakes, वगैरह वगैरह. So one day we had gone to this Japanese bar and she's seen us try sushis. And she's like, I'll also try this. So we had to order like a vegetarian sushi and she liked it. It was so strange and so nice to see that even at the age of like 80s and 90s, she's so open to trying all these new things. And it's so much for us where we look up to her that hopefully we will be able to do the same thing when we turn 90. It's so nice. Let me conclude by saying I love you, Dadi. You're my favorite as usual. And you know, आप तो बस दुआ देते रहना. Bye.
Ji is that one person who has driven the whole family forward in innumerable ways, in innumerable situations. She's the reason our family is so tight-knit, our family is so progressive, our families are so, you know, open to newness, and she's one of the reasons really that we are so confident with whatever we do. Her guidance is timely. मतलब अगर उनको समझ आ रहा है कि क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, she is right there to give you the right advice. She's there to, you know, handhold you to the extent where she will call you every day to tell you कि बेटा ऐसे करना है, ऐसे नहीं करना है, या वो कीजिए तो वो better रहेगा. The advice that she gives is also so timely. As I told you, she's a smart lady. She knows what is happening. And at the end of the day, the advice that she gives is also very helpful, of course. Right? Nani aise hi thodi bante hain. She has taught us attributes like being relentless, like being passionate about jo bhi kar rahe hain, acha se karna hai. She's taught us to be compassionate people. She's taught us to be, the sweetest to anybody, as a matter of fact. It should not be limited. Love and your bond should not just be limited to, just family or the closest ones. On this occasion of her 90th birthday, I would like to wish Nani ji a very happy birthday. We love you immensely. We cannot, we would not have been the way we are without you. So thank you so.
नानी जी, आप दुनिया की सबसे खूबसूरत औरत हो मेरे हिसाब से. आपने इतनी लंबी जिंदगी जी है, मोहब्बत, मशक्कत, मुश्किलों से भरी, लेकिन आपकी आंखों में बिल्कुल थकान दिखाई नहीं देती. कोई और होता तो चूर चूर हो जाता. जिस तरीके से, जिस जुनून से आप अपनी ज़िंदगी जीती हैं, मैंने आज तक किसी में और में नहीं देखा है. आपकी हर चीज़ के अंदर दिलचस्पी, किसी और की ज़िंदगी की तकलीफ़ें या किसी कोई आबो हवा का किस्सा, आपके हम बच्चों के काम में, पढ़ाई में, हमारे जोक्स में, आपकी मोहब्बत, आपके पेशेंस के लिए, हमारे लिए, आपके लिए काम करते हैं जो लोग, उनके लिए, आपकी नवाज़िशें, आपकी बिरयानी, आपकी अलमारी में छुपाई हुई महीनों पुरानी चॉकलेट, ये सब जिंदगी भर के लिए याद रही रहेगी. हम सब आपसे बहुत मोहब्बत करते हैं. थैंक यू.
Shraddha, you can proceed.
Yeah. Thank you, Nachiket. Thank you, children, for your sweet messages. Now, can I request Mr. Umesh Dada to release the e-profile and give his message? Umesh Da, please.
So here is the e-profile, Sharad, that we've all been waiting for.
E-profile is very good.
Looks very impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Sharad, do you want me to start now?
Yes, please continue.
Yeah. So I would like to thank the family for joining this forum. I would like to thank the HMK committee, the president and all the members for giving, and Rohita in particular, for bearing with us and giving us this forum to celebrate our mom. Moms, as you all know, are real legendary. Whether they are professional, whether they are housemakers, they're all legends in their own right. And today we are here to celebrate not just my mom, but all moms all across the globe, because they are made of full of sacrifices, dedication, devotion, and discipline. Since today we are celebrating my mom in particular, so I would like to say a few words about her. Born to very noble grandparents, Shri Niranjan Pratap and Rani Brij Kishori. She has got the best qualities of her parents imbibed in her, and then getting married to my dad, Dr. J.C. Mathur. They are both the towering personalities of our family. Okay, so like every mom, as I said, is full of sacrifice, wisdom, dedication, discipline. My mom is full of sacrifices too. Like, she was running 2 houses. When my dad was transferred to districts around the state, my mom was here in Hyderabad, taking care of her sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, and her own children. You would be knowing how difficult it is to get married to people in our community in times of yore. So she was able to settle her 3 sister-in-laws and 3 brother-in-laws very well settled in life. Believe me, maintaining 2 houses would be very difficult. When it is so difficult today it would be equally or even more daunting in the olden days. But yet my mom came out of it with flying colors. Getting us to get the best education in the best of schools is no ordinary task, not at all. Even today, if we are supposed to give education to our children in schools like Oak Ridge, where my wife is, and charges 4 lakhs rupees, it is difficult for us to even think about it. But my mom put all her children in St. Anne's and the public school. So we are very grateful to her for all this. And if you have seen her, she is able to recollect the names of my teachers. That is what her involvement was all about. She is a real go-getter. I'm not going to take much time, but yet I would take a lot of it. Because my mom is a go-getter. Coming from an Urdu medium school, in a schooling in Urdu medium, she has learned Hindi and Sanskrit and also English. Believe it or not, when we were young, we were a little hesitant to introduce mom because of our English, but we felt proud subsequently. And one of the jokes that we remember as Madhu, Renu and myself were growing up, when dad was coming from Guntur, she says, Umesh, today daddies are coming. And this joke that we cannot forget, the daddies are coming. So, I mean, that was her fighting spirit to, get her message across. That was the most important part of it. And even today, she spends most of her time, 16 hours a day, she is up and about. She never sits, she cannot sit in one place. She is either, writing Ram or, reading newspapers. She gets her Urdu newspaper from my father-in-law, Mama. And believe it or not, she reads this newspaper and returns it back to him. And from the knowledge that she gets, she just inspires everybody and talks about it. She tells Rajiv, do you know, in Zahirabad, your government is giving subsidies. So see, and even if you know that, what her grandchildren are saying, that Dhiren was mentioning that she wants to see Antariksh. So that is her curiosity. Whenever we are traveling, she no longer sits just quietly watching here and there. She asks umpteen number of questions. And that is the sign of a very intelligent lady. And even on the dining table, she will not ask her daughter-in-law, can I have a glass of water? Or to her son to get her something. She does it all by herself. Even a glass of water, a few steps away from the dining table, she herself walks and gets this. Because this is what she says is a physiotherapy. And we do not disturb her physiotherapy and we let her do what she wants. She is the queen of the house. She is the deity of my house. She has always taught us one thing, to think beyond the chadar. Because if your jitni chadar hai, utni pair phaila. She is not subscribed to this view. She says, chadar ke aage hi pair phailange, to aage jayenge. That's the basic reason. All the 3 siblings are entrepreneurs. And the Gen Next are always working towards in that direction. They are either entrepreneurs very well established as of now, and some are on the way. Like Dhiren is going to start his own startup very soon. One more thing that I want to say is that Renu, Umesh and Madhu, we form a very intoxicating rum, R-U-M. And this rum is the name given by Sri Niranjan Pratap, my grandfather. And this rum is the tonic for my mom. My mom says that as long as when I see you all so united, and when I used to go for a walk with Madhu, so she says this is the tonic for her, and this is the enhances her age. The 2 poems. I would definitely like to remember Dad in his in this very sentimental occasion. He always, two lines from his poem always, strike a chord. It says that in the world's broad field of battle, be not like a dumb-driven cattle, and be a hero in the strife. I would like to recite this poem for you. Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream. Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream, for the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Life is real, life is earnest, and the grave is not its goal. Dust thou art, to dust returnest, is not spoken for the soul. Art is long, and time is fleeting, and our hearts, though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating funeral marches to the grave. In the world's broad field of battle, be not like a dumb-driven cattle, and be a hero in the strife. Trust no future, however pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present. God within and heart within and God overhead. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime. And departing, leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints that perhaps another of our lorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. So let us all be up and going with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still perceiving, learn to labor and to wait. I'll repeat these two lines, learn to labor and to wait. This labor is the strength of my mom, the patience. The mom, as her grandchildren have told, she is full of patience. And on this one particular thing, I would like to point out here, when my mom as a teenager was attending an interview to get admission into BUMS, Bachelor of Unani Medical Service, the interviewer asked her, lady, what is the biggest thing in this world? And my mom said, sabr. And based on this answer, she was taken admission into the college, and she is the first Hakim of our community. My mom always hard work. As I told you, 16 hours of work till at the age of 90. She is still, up and about. Her motivation to us is just do hard work and pursue your dreams and make your dreams as higher as that you can have that stretch. I will add with just one more few lines that my mom recites for us day in and day out during our childhood, on which our attitudes have been shaped. लहरों के डर से नौका पार नहीं होती, मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. एक नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चढ़ती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है. चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना ना करता है. मेहनत उसकी खाली हर बार नहीं होती, मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. डुबकियां सिंधु में गोताखोर लगाता है, जा जाकर खाली हाथ लौट कर आता है. मिलती नहीं सहज ही मोती गहरे पानी में, बढ़ता दुगना उत्साह ही हैरानी है. मुट्ठी उसकी खाली हर बार नहीं होती, मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Last stanza and the most important. असफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकार करो. क्या कमी रह गई थी सोचो और विचार करो. जब तक ना हो सफल नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम. संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम. किसी की चुप्पी जय जयकार नहीं होती, मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. लहरों के डर से नौका पार नहीं होती, मेहनत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. ये मेरी माँ ने हम तीनों बच्चों को सिखाया है भरपूर. हर एंगल से she has given us the best of the best attributes one can dream of. And we are really happy, obliged, and no words can express our gratitude to our mom. Thank you.
Thank you, Umesh da. Last 2-3 paragraphs, उसके लिए तो सलाम कहना चाहूँगा मैं. It was great. Yeah. Now, can I request Renu Jiji to give her message?
Yeah, my brother and sister have mostly told about her, but I think what I think about my mother is that she is so divine, so divine. When I look back from my childhood, every morning I have woken to her bhajans. She taught us to be an early riser, to work hard, and her bhajans were very inspiring for us, actually. At least for me, they were very inspiring. And with her bhajans, I woke up every morning. And from that day till today, in spite of her being a doctor, I have seen her reading the scriptures from that day to this day. And what I have seen that over so many years that I have seen, what I have seen in her is a lot of patience that I see in her. The peace in which she lives, that is really amazing. She does not know what is irritability. She does not know what is anger. And she is just loving. She is just loving. And she is too sweet. I should say she's too sweet. So, and also that I see that as a doctor, she has been so wonderful. A doctor who is practicing till 90 years. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. And people where a lot of allopathy has failed, failed, her Unani has helped people conceive that way. And her teachings, of course, were most amazing. Like she taught, what I learned from her is that she said, koi chota nahi hota, koi bada nahi hota. All are equal. So that really helped me in life because I travel so many places. And because of that, that teaching of hers, today I have plenty of friends. So, and all are equal to me today. So that is one wonderful quality that I learned from her. And her self-dependence. I remember from a very young age, she has been very self-dependent. Just she wants something, there's something not available at home. She just gets up and walks to buy it. It's not that she's telling somebody to bring it for her or anything. She just walks up and just goes out of the house, buys whatever she wants and come back. That self-dependence. This is only one thing I'm telling you, but in so many ways I have seen her, how self-dependent. And very courageous. In worst situations, she has been like, like the Rock of Gibraltar. In the worst of worst situations, I have seen her. She is really too wonderful. And one more thing is her, the two words which every mother teaches is thank you and sorry. So these two words, I have seen her use so liberally, very liberally. I have seen her use these two words. And it has been a practical training for me. Like she thanked the rickshaw wala, she thanked the auto wala, she thanked the conductor, just anybody she would thank. So that was a real practical training to me today, so which I use today in my life as much as she used it. And also, her culinary skills are too good. And her passion to eat new foods. That's also very wonderful. She comes and lives with me, but so when we go out to eat, I see how she enjoys eating new food and tries to, learn those dishes, learn how to cook those dishes, not only eat, but to learn those dishes. So it's really amazing. And her love for clothing, her love for saris, is really great. And the kind of good silks that she likes to wear. So being a doctor, it's not only that she's a doctor or a homemaker, but her personality itself is really amazing. Her attitude towards life. Even today, at the age of 90, when she comes with me, we go out shopping. And she loves to shop. Even at this age, she loves to shop. We go to a mall. I feel that she has 100% right to enjoy everything, even to this day. So I tell her, you buy whatever you feel like buying. But even the latest she should get. So that way, and she too loves to buy very good things for herself. So that is what I see, the enthusiasm in life, even at the age of 90, is just wonderful. It's just wonderful. So I think this is what my mother is, a very wonderful lady. We just dote over her. She's just lovable. And her love for not only me, but I see her love for my husband. I mean, she has just nothing but love in her heart. A woman of compassion, a giver. I've seen her giving, just giving. Even to the Safai Wali she gives, who sweeps in front of her house. So, she's a real giver, very generous lady, very generous. So that way, a very good host. She's a very good host. And really, I have no words to describe my mother, really. I have no words to describe her. She's everything. She's everything. All in one. Thank you, Mommy. We love you so much.
Thank you, Renuji ji.
Yeah.
Thank you, Renuji ji. Now, और कोई बोलना चाह रहा है केसर माई के बारे में?
Yeah, I would like to just add a few words. When Madhubabi called me up and said we want to release a profile in her memory while she was living. So the idea, I don't know, I have been staying away from Hyderabad profile, but I always like to look forward to the profile. For one thing, to see how our community is progressing, how our people are moving about, getting promotions or getting married or something like that. That was the best articles that I used to read. And I somehow desisted from reading this profile, just writing about people who have died and all about them, their family and all that. I didn't like that idea. But having said that, I retrospected myself to see ki, whether idea जो है सही है या नहीं है. So I found कि if she doesn't deserve it, then nobody else deserves this. So that was my understanding. क्योंकि the lady, उनका अगर किसी से contact हुआ, तो then that means that he is fascinated with her. तो उनके इतने lovers है, इतने चाहने वाले हैं, अगर इतने popular है उन बिरादरी में या बाहर भी, तो अगर if she doesn't deserve, then nobody deserves. That was what I thought. So I said that this is the best thing that we can give it to her. I tell you, when she comes and stays with us, she stayed with us in Assam or Rajahmundry or कहीं पर भी, we used to have some social gatherings, functions, colleagues आते हैं हमारे. So each and every person she talks to is impressed. Her art of talking, art of conversation is beyond anybody. आज के MBS कोई भी काम नहीं कर सकते उनके सामने. Her art of communication. She knows किसके साथ कैसे बात करना है, उनका क्या रुचि है, किसी आपके मेरे साथ she will always talk about world politics, economy, and what not, and बच्चों का future and बहुत सारे. You will never think कि a lady of her stature can talk all that. So और किसी के साथ बच्चों के साथ she will talk about something else. So she knows, she has the art of conversation. That is the best thing. So, and the biggest takeaway from her life is, as everybody has told, you should never give up learning. Even at this age, I see the enthusiasm with which she learns. She tries to understand what is going on in the world. What is happening, क्या चल रहा है, क्या नहीं है. So that is the biggest takeaway from her. I think if we have to do if we have to take away from her life, this we should never stop learning. That is the biggest takeaway. And I think everybody have told so much about her. I will not repeat all that. But I wish everybody a very happy reading for this profile, and wish this profile, if her life becomes a inspiration for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jija ji. I fully agree with you. I have also experienced the same. Yes, Nanu ji, boliye.
My mother-in-law, is that okay? Yeah. So my mother-in-law is not a mother-in-law, absolutely. She's a mother-in-love. She's a living goddess of our house. The way she inspires all of us, we have learned a lot from her. My children have benefited so many things from her, and we are really indebted and grateful to her. Thank you, Mommy, and love you so much.
Anybody else?
Would Manju Mama want to speak something? Manju Mama, Choik Mama?
Okay. Okay. President. Yes, tell me.
Hello. We wish Kesar Aunty good health and happiness always.
Yeah, we all wish her good health and happiness ever. Now our president want to say something. President, sir.
Sure.
Dinesh Daji.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah. So, Sharad, congratulations. You have done a good job.
Thank you.
I congratulate the family of Dr. Jagdish Chandra and Mrs. Kesar Hakim Rani Kesar Moini. 3 children, they have done very good job. Sons-in-law, yes, very good. Daughter-in-law has done a good job. And grandchildren, well done. So I pray God that this lady will definitely see the 100th year, and I hope that we will be there to celebrate like this. Again, the 100th year profile should come out. Madhu and Umesh, you all should bring out another profile.
Surely will happen.
Congratulations, and I congratulate our profile team. Rohit Raj, I know that he has done a lot of hard work for this, and the entire profile team. So I was also following this particular profile with Rohit, and I know what was going on. So now that everything has come up so well, so we are very happy. We'll continue the same way, and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Everybody has done well. Nachiket, thank you very much. And all the profile team, Rohit Raj, congratulations. I'm sure you must be enjoying from America this particular program. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dinesh Da. Now, can I request?
Profile team,
Can I just speak for a moment, please?
Yeah,
sure.
I would like to thank the president, and I would like to thank the entire profile team for their continued support for bringing out each issue of profile. We are also very thankful to the president for the great encouragement he always provides us to do better with each profile. We are the ultimate result that we produce for this profile. We are very happy that we could do some justice to a very extraordinary person, to say the least. And I know Madhu has been in constant touch with me. Umesh has been in touch with me also to coordinate very many things. So ultimately, though it came out late, my only regret is that, we could not offer the profile present to mine on her 90th birthday. It's come 6 months later, but it coincides with another occasion, I was told. But anyway, finally, it's out and it's there. Happy reading. All the readers. Yeah. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Mummy wants to talk, I think, Rohita.
Yes, please.
बोलिए.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू. आप लोगों ने जो इजाज़त दिया वो मुझे मेरे जीते जी जो है मैं अपनी खुशियां देख रही हूँ. देखिए बच्चे कितना खुश करते हैं मेरे को. आप लोग सब मेरा परिवार है. ये कायस परिवार को मेरा इनविटेशन है कि आप मेरे कृष्णा कुंज में जरूर आइए और एक दिन रहने का प्रोग्राम बनाइए. थैंक यू सो मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू. ऑल द बेस्ट. भगवान सदा सुखी रखे आप लोगों की हर मनोकामनाओं को पूरी करे और आपके पास कुबेर का धन आने दीजिए. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Mai.
Thank you, Kesar Mai.
It was a very great privilege working on this profile and bringing your life to our readers, which is an extraordinary life. And I'm sure
100% correct. 100% correct. Very nice. Yeah. My children is very nice. इतना लव अफेक्शन है कि मैं बता नहीं सकती. आपको मैंने थोड़ा सा बता दिया. आप जब मेरे पास रहने को आएंगे ना तब आपको पता चलेगा. और पूरे कायस परिवार को बोल रही हूँ. ये नहीं कि सिर्फ आपको बोल रही हूँ. पूरा परिवार आए मेरे पास.
आएंगे तो हमारे प्रेसिडेंट जैसा बोले वो 100 साल के ऊपर मैं ये दूसरी चीजें आप जो बोलेंगे वो जरूर लेके आऊंगा.
100 साल के ऊपर. अभी तो मैं वेट कर रही हूँ 120 का.
एक काम
तो 150 सोच रो चाची.
एक 100 पे अपन वो करके 120 पे जाएंगे फिर.
उम्र थी उतनी उम्र सोच रही मैं.
मैं तो 150 सोच रहा हूँ.
आमीन आमीन.
पर वाला आपको जितने चाहे आपकी उम्र दे.
थैंक यू सो मच.
हमारी भी मनोकामना है.
थैंक यू सो मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू.
थैंक यू माई.
Thank you, Mai. Can I now request Shreya to give the vote of thanks? Shreya, are you there?
Hello everyone.
75 लोग हम देख रहे हैं. ठीक है. 75. This one.
I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion today. First and foremost, I would like to thank Mrs. Madhu Mathur, Mr. Umesh Mathur, and Mrs. Mathur and their family members for sponsoring this profile. I thank the HMK President Dr. Dinesh Raj for his unstinted support and guidance. I also would like to thank the Vice Presidents, Mrs. Geeta Karan and Mrs. Asha Kumar, our Secretaries, Dr. Sujita Kumar, Mathur, and Dr. Manoj Chandra, our Treasurer, Mr. Kiran Kishore, and the members of the Managing Committee and members of the Biradri for joining the Profile Release Program from all across the globe. We, as the Profile Committee team, would also like to thank our advertisers for their invaluable support and our readers for their enthusiasm with every issue. Once again, I thank you all for all your encouragement and joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreya. With this, can we...
Nachiket, I would like to thank you once again. Thank you so much for your efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
And the entire team, of course.
Okay,
thank you,
Chaliye,
Rohita.
thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you, everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you, everybody who has been present on this forum today. Thank you so much. I think the number that I saw was 79. There were about 80 people.
Thank you, Madhu Ji.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madhu Ji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chalo, Nachiket, right?
Yeah, thank you for ending the session.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you, Nachiket.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Mohit, for all the efforts to bring out.
Mohit, thank you so much. Without him, we couldn't have seen the printed word.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, good night.
Thank you.